welcome to LOA, the channel where we talk about all things law of attraction. And today, I want to encourage you to be unique. What is the key word in there that I want to really focus on is the you. I want to encourage you to be your niche. You niche. You hear that pun? Sorry guys, I'm corny. I love punny jokes. But it's really inspiring and to know that we can be unique. And when we are unique, we're going to find our niche in life, as whether that is trying to find a niche in a marketplace or just really trying to find who we are and making sure we're being our most authentic selves. So today I'm just going to give you a few steps of how to do that and how to unearth the treasure inside of you, which is you, and maybe even bust some myths that are out there that they claim to be the way to find who you are. So the very first thing is you want to align with your passion. Now, this is a first myth I want to bust. Not everybody is born on earth aware and knowing what their passion is. Most people don't, actually. It's a very unique gift to know very young in age to know what your passion is and how to follow it. We're not all Einsteins or Oprah, right? Like, we didn't all know from the beginning, because I know I surely didn't. I had some ideas, and then you just have to really kind of dabble and find out what really is working. So it's fine. And also, not everyone has to do something for their entire life. There is this thing called seasons. We can have seasons in our lives. So allow that. Be okay with that, guys. Don't take this so serious. Life is a journey, and that can have a lot of different destinations in it. Not one all end all. So that's the first myth I wanted to bust, is that there's not something wrong with you if you don't know what your passion is yet. So how do you even find that? If you're one of those people that don't know your passion, this is how you unearth it. The shovel that will unearth the treasure inside of you is just making it your daily goal that you do everything and anything that brings you joy or peace. Because that is the perfect alignment with who you are. So if you're making how you feel the most important agenda of your day, you will start to unearth your joy, which is who you are and your passion. And then you can put that into the workforce. You can just be a better version of yourself, to be a great spouse, partner, family member, friend, all the above that we are here as humans. So just do what makes you happy, or just plain makes you feel good. Okay? That's step number one. Now that you're feeling really good, guess what's going to happen? You're going to attract more of the same. Hello, you're on the Law of Attraction channel. I'm going to mention that. So you're attracting who you are. And why can I say that and say it with boldness? Because who we are is the sum of all of our beliefs, thoughts, and experiences. So if you are living your day with making sure you're making intentional choices to make sure you feel happy, you will have good, happy thoughts, happy experiences, and just get what I'm going to move into next. The momentum going in the right way. You are going to just naturally find yourself in this flow. Okay? You first are like, all right, I'm going to make this whole, sorry, I don't really love doing that, so I'm going to stop doing that. And you're going to find that you're not going to be a people pleaser like you've been in the past. Now, I'm not trying to say don't be kind, loving, and generous. That is definitely not what I'm saying. I am saying that you're not going to do anything that you do not find that is ultimately bringing you joy at that moment, because those feelings tell you something. Our feelings are our GPS. They are there. We are taught in life, yes, I know. Let that be myth number 2, that we're supposed to ignore our feelings. Don't trust those feelings. They're going to lead you astray. You're emotional. Don't be emotional. Don't make emotional decisions. Have you heard all of that? I'm here to debunk that. Emotions do tell you how you feel about things. And if you're trying to find how to be the best version of yourself and have a happy life, you got to follow those feelings and trust them. And what I also would like to say in that thought is that whenever you're not feeling good about what you're thinking, it's because it's not true. It's not lining up with how God sees you or the truth. So not all thoughts are yours, guys. Man, I am busting myths all over the place right now. There are so many ways that your thoughts are conjured up in your mind. You have your ego, all right? That ego its job is to protect what it thinks the image is. But if you've suppressed your image to be maybe shy, cowardice, or not worthy, so many things can be in our subconscious that is building that ego, right? So that ego is just telling you more of that, not what you really are. It's just what you have thought to for so long, it's become a belief. So feelings are trying to say, no, wait, listen to me. It's not true. You are amazing. You are worthy. So feelings are going to let you know that, 1, you're not lining up your thoughts with how you really are and how God sees you. 2, if it's an action-based thing that you're not feeling good about, it could not be that it's right or wrong. So a lot of things aren't really black and white. It's just not right for you at this moment. And there is a bird's eye view way up there, and you're linked up to somebody who knows the best action for you that will serve your greater purpose. So that is what feelings are for. You turn right, don't do this. So sometimes the most powerful word when somebody's asking you to do something and you get that check, I really don't want to do this, or I shouldn't do this, or but you then start talking yourself out of it because they're going to love you better, or it's the nice thing to do, it's the right thing to do. Those secondary thoughts is your mind. The first thought, first fruits, is your intuition, your inner being. Follow it, believe it, trust it. All right, so now that you have the momentum behind you and you're taking action, I'm really proud of you at this point, because you're really making some strides here. You can even take imperfect action, guys, because I really want to right here insert grace and trust. You have to practice trust that you are now in another playing field. You're not where you used to be. The rules are different. Your behaviors are going to be different. Your thoughts are going to be different. So trust the change and have grace that every movement out of the right intention is going to ultimately work out for your good. It might not look the same. It might not feel right. You might make mistakes, but mistakes are really future success. They're corrections that bring you to future success. So, but why I'm proud of you is because you made a decision to move, because not deciding anything at all is really deciding to fail or deciding to be stagnant and not grow. So you're really in the thick of it now, okay? So you've decided to align with who you are, making sure that everything is about how you feel, and you're trusting your feelings and making sure joy and peace is at the root of that. And you are letting momentum steer you, and you're trusting the guide and the feelings and the emotions inside of you. Now, I do want to start unveiling what's probably really going to be going on at this time, okay? Is you need to mind your thoughts and not let your thoughts mind you. Now, we know our subconscious is running us, our day-to-day actions 95% of the time. But you know what? There's 5% left of the day that you can be intentional. stack the odds in your favor with that 5%. Be intentional with writing down goals, imagining what life can be, and imagining it as if it was that way. You are going to open the floodgates for things to really shift and change to actually make those dreams happen. So those intentional clear thoughts coupled with the momentum and the feelings, now you're clear. You know, that murky sense of where do I belong, what am I thinking, where am I going, is going to start just falling away. Things are going to be more clear. You're going to realize you're more thoughtful, more aware. Use that to your advantage. When you realize you're having a thought that might come from some old belief systems, chuck it away. That's what thoughts are. You can either run with them or kick them out. That's what transforming your thoughts are all about. You get to decide to transform them into an actual thing on earth, or just make it a passing, dissolved energy. And also when you're right here and minding your thoughts, I do want to say that don't compare. This is a huge warning alert. Warning alert. The law of comparison is definitely going to snatch some things from you. It's what I call the law of loss. When you compare, if I want to give you an example, I can go way back before humans were even on Earth, of the first example of when someone compared themselves. I'm going to refer to Michael, the archangel. He was this beautiful, talented angel, archangel, mind you, okay, over music, okay, pretty good call in life. Well, he got into why can't I be God? Not be more like God, but why can't I be God? So that law of comparison diminished who he was and his purpose and what he's there in the heavenly realms to do. And that's trespassing. You are something or someone you're not supposed to be. So that law of comparison snatched and made him have that law of loss go into action, and he lost his position, and now he's not even Michael anymore. We all know him now as Lucifer. So he's our example that comparing is going to make us lose something in life. He lost his place in heaven, and a third of the angels came with him because he obviously had a lot of influence, and he took a third of the people or angels with him. So definitely would not be doing you any service if I did not let you know that when you are in the realm of changing your mind and becoming who you are, the contrary is going to come up. You're going to compare yourselves to others. To tell you my own personal one is I tried to compare myself to other people that wanted to have a YouTube channel to express their passion. And I'm like, we don't need another person on YouTube. There are so many people out there. We don't need another person talking about the law of attraction. There are already some great thought leaders out there. Who am I and why do I need to do it? Because I am me and I do it in my way, and there are going to be certain people that resonate with me that don't resonate with someone else. And however and how many that is, that doesn't matter. I just need to be me and not allow that law of comparison to make me lose out on my journey and lose out on what all this has already opened up so many things for me. Me stepping out and believing that my voice is what it is and it's going to be for who it is for has already opened up so many doors that I'm helping people, and that is fulfilling me. That's my passion. So you do need to make sure that you stay away from that comparison and couple those your intentional thoughts with the momentum, because now that you got momentum going for you, it's like the magic dust on your thoughts. So don't waste time when you are in that 5% awareness and consciousness where you can create with your thoughts and your feelings and your imagination. So I did realize, I think I didn't really expound a lot on not the myth of not all the thoughts are yours. We have thought forms as well. Thought forms can come from just a mass consciousness feeling the same way. So if all of society kind of feels like we're in danger right now for COVID, you're going to battle that same feeling because it's just a mass consciousness. That energy has really compounded, and you can come in and out of that energy and be affected by it, or maybe not. Also, the thoughts of others, the way people think about you. If you are sensitive enough, or if someone or a lot of people feel this way about you, and they all could be true because you could have done a lot of things to make a lot of people feel a certain way. That's okay, you're going to change. Their thoughts are energy, right? What do I say all the time? Everything is energy, our thoughts and our emotions. So those can also be an energetic field that you're battling, or other people's thoughts. So the good news is, don't feel hopeless here, because all energy could be changed, transformed, and redirected. And that's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be transformational. You're going to transform your thoughts, who you are, by changing your actions, by being obedient to what makes you feel good. It's really simple in theory, but really changing who you are is going to be a journey, and have a lot of love and grace for yourself, because every action that's it's going to have a reaction, right? But you are going to be going in the direction you want. So that's progress. Celebrate the progress, not just the destination, not just the result, but the progress and the steps that you're taking to get there. So all of this that I've mentioned today can be used to find who you are and being the best version of yourself, or even finding your niche in the marketplace. Use it to really kind of filter out what is not working for you, what doesn't feel right, and that is your guide. So, as always, enjoy the journey within, and have fun finding out who you are.